Snow hasn't yet fallen in Baltimore, but for the Maryland Department of Transportation State Highway Administration, work to keep our roads safe begins long before the first snowflake touches the ground. I spoke with Charlie Gishler from the State Highway Administration on the critical role his office plays to make our roads safe when winter weather strikes.
Yeah, so first it's important to know what roads we maintain. We maintain the state-numbered, non-tolled highways, like Maryland 45 is York Road, Maryland 139 is Charles Street, of course I-695, I-83 and the interstates. Our role is to make sure we continue to make sure the pavement is safe and passable, for our first responders and for people who do have to go out.
They try to do this 6 or 7 hours after precipitation ends, but the State Highway Administration also acts before winter weather begins.
What we generally do before a storm, we have a contractor meteorologist, and they track the storms. And then we have a pre-storm meeting with all the decision makers, all the maintenance folks, everybody involved in the storm itself. And we get on the same page, and the technology with forecasting weather, with timing charts and that type of thing, we're able to smart deploy crews to areas.
The steps they take to treat roads depend on the type of winter weather expected. For example, with snowstorms, they use a salt brine solution.
You've probably seen those squiggly lines on the roadway in advance of a storm. So it's sprayed on the highways in the days before the storm. It can go up to 2 or 3 days. And it's allowed to drive, and it creates a thin film of salt on the road. So when the precipitation does begin, it turns it into like a slushy solution so that our crews can get out there, and it's easier to move than any kind of just a hard snowpack.
The process gets a little more complicated when freezing rain and mixed precipitation events happen.
The salt brine is only good to about 20 degrees, maybe a little bit cooler, but not much, because then it will just freeze on the highway. So we have to introduce something. We might have to spray it with liquid magnesium or mix it with liquid magnesium, and that helps lower the freezing point so that we are able to get down to some of the sub-zero temperatures.
Knowing what type of winter weather we're expecting is crucial for the State Highway Administration and how they treat roads. And now, they're also implementing new technology to determine road conditions around the state.
We have roadside sensors all across the state on the roads that we maintain that are infrared on our weather stations. So we're able to tell relative humidity, dew point, possible freezing points. And if that infrared sensor is on a moving vehicle, conditions can change. I'm thinking 83 as an example, from Timonium, Maryland to Parkton, Maryland. It could be 1 degree that can make the difference between a wet roadway and a roadway that's about to freeze up.
Gishler emphasized that the best way to help during winter weather is by staying off the roads and staying informed.
Number one, don't go out if you don't have to during a storm. For your own good, but also it helps us be unencumbered.
But if you do have to go out,
make sure your vehicle's road ready, your tires are good, the tread's good on that, all the vehicle lighting systems are good. And we always say take it slow on ice and snow, okay?
And remember, never crowd or pass snowplows.
Stay a few car lengths behind them, and you've got a just cleared highway. They're your frontline warriors, if you will. Be safe this winter.